that's true, but then like I'll see some like top player have like a habit that I'm like, that's just a mental thing, surely, right? Like I'm sure it's twofold there, right? Like you have like, oh yeah, maybe he does hit the top line,
we got
but
Steve.
it's also it's got to be like everyone has rituals, and I think that that's a very important part of this game. That probably makes him play better, honestly.
I mean, yeah, possibly. One less thing to worry about, right?
Yeah.
And that can give you a lot of peace of mind, especially when you're fighting a character like Steve. There's already too much to worry about.
I will say, this one, like, I feel like Peabnut will have enough options to get in on Steve. Steve, who obviously wants to camp out the game, play very slow. But, like,
Mega Man is like the perfect mid-range zoner, though.
Yeah,
it's going to be difficult
for sure.
to get him off of you, and then it's going to be difficult also to do what you want.
Yeah.
And, like,
building a wall is not going to be nearly as effective.
Yeah, especially when you have Leaf Shield, and you can just...
And Peabnut getting a perfect read there with the
up
up
tilt.
tilt kill.
Yeah. I was playing some friendlies with Peanut. He was kind of explaining some things like what makes the difference between like a good player and like a great player, right?
Yeah.
And he was talking about how a lot of people overcomplicate the game. Sometimes you just got to throw stuff out, see if it works.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that up tilt, not punished, got you the stock. Now he has a lead. And he can do whatever he wants. It was a good risk
What in the world happened there? Can he?
Oh no!
Yeah. And Chris dying at like 14 there.
It's so. This is a rough start, man.
Playing very. You know, he's got 5 games to adapt, but like, how do you adapt against Peabnut? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're not ready.
Yeah. And this is a matchup. Steve. Okay, the elephant in the room. Steve is the strongest character in the game, right? And
Yes.
Mega Man is not exactly a low tier, but he's not super up there.
It's probably like high tier-ish.
Peabnut not relishing in that. You know what I mean? Like, he's not letting that affect him.
You're dead. Oh, sorry,
Like-
you're not dead. My bad.
He might be.
No, he barely
okay.
makes it.
There you go. Peabnut, like,
Good trapping opportunity, getting down smash, good tech.
one of those players that, like, does not let that eat at him. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
no, he just plays the game.
Yeah,
He
you
likes
just
playing
play the
Smash.
game, and I think that this goes back to what he was talking about. It's like, you just got to play the game, and sometimes you
Put
die.
him in a box, man.
Yeah, sometimes you die, and that's okay, right?
Get in this cubicle. You're going to
Yeah.
your 9 to 5 now. Oh, speaking of 9 to 5, Steve's doing 64% right now.
Oh, just brutal.
Up tilt. That's a confirm. That's a confirm,
That is
by
a
the way.
beautiful confirm. I don't know if that's true, but God,
is.
I hope it is.
It's a true confirm.
Thank God.
No, it's crazy. He confirmed first hit and second hit of back air into
Up tilt.
It's a true
Yeah.
confirm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Peabnut, what a legend. Where is he from? Dude, you know?
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yeah, so that's where him, him, CJ Frozen, Anarchy, Lima.
Okay,
and, like,
yeah.
Cola's really close to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the top players here. They play all the time.
A lot
but
of
they
strength
travel.
there for sure. Yeah. ETSU-Con a little smaller this year because of Battle of BC, but shout out to Battle of BC because another huge
Is it
tournament.
smaller? It doesn't feel smaller. I came last year. Parking was still a nightmare.
Parking
so.
was still a nightmare. Yeah. Great start here from Peabnut, by the way.
Smashville. I wonder why Chris decided to go to the
I
stage.
have no idea.
Because it's smaller? Maybe, he didn't want the dual plat. Because Peabnut was doing a really good job of chasing
Yeah,
it
that makes
way.
sense.
So that's my guess.
Yeah, Chris not able to do many of the Steve like farm things anyway. You know, like you see the Steve tech
I
there.
don't know, he kind of farmed some percent.
Yeah, but like no resources. Like Chris always
yeah.
seems to be low.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like man, is so good at that mid-range, you can't like run away from it. He just
Yeah,
follows
absolutely. Yeah. Looking to fight the Ender Dragon on leather armor right now. It's not looking good
Yeah.
for Chris.
I have to give Chris total props though, because he's definitely has that good player mentality of, okay, game 1, it wasn't the best. That's okay.
Yeah.
Brush it off. I know that I can do better, and he's going into
You
this
adapt and you switch it up. Peabnut looking for an early one there.
Game. Yes, and he's still doing better this game than he was last game.
I love that up smash. Lemonade, our local Mega Man. Well, he's from Knoxville, but still, he's like, yeah, the up smash, worst move in the game. Has like 1,000,000 frames of end lag. Barely kills, but it looks
like
beautiful.
Frame 6 out of up smash.
Yeah, right.
Or like frame 6 out of shield. Oh,
Going for the spike,
back.
it's just not enough.
Peabnut's so, and like, you know, that's kind of what we were saying about off stage, like Anarchy and CJ and Peabnut, they're just so tricky. And I think that is largely, again, credit to Lima, because he loves to live out there. And that's something you just kind of have to learn to deal with if you play with him.
Peabnut keeping him at ledge with the snipes. Rolling up tilt will just kill. Peabnut 3-stocking Chris that game. There's a heater set. Oh,
We have Lemonade
yeah.
versus
Speaking
King
of
K.
Mega Man,
Rool.
right behind us.
Back air. Gonna take it. I think Lemonade just won a set, maybe. Oh, it's Tennessee versus Knox. Wait, East Tennessee versus Knoxville.
It's
There's some regional pride there for sure.
Tricot. Okay, here's the thing about Tricot, right?
Oh, going Game & Watch. That's an interesting pick.
None of us know why it's called Tricot. It's just doesn't make sense. But we love our region. So shout out to everyone who came to Tricot for this event. Mega Man, weird choice. I will say it. However, aligns for a Steve player. I know so many Steve players that also have a Mega Man.
Really?
Yeah, I know like 4.
That's really weird.
I know 5 now.
Yeah, well, Chris busting out the Game & Watch. I think this might be a better matchup in all honesty, like just the projectileness and everything. And like one of the things you have to think of whenever you're fighting Mega Man is what of my moves beats pellets, and I think Nair from Game & Watch just beats pellets.
Yeah.
The fish are too strong.
I think you're probably right. Yeah. Pellets, man, they hurt. Like not on their own, but like I feel like I'll get hit by one and I'm like, okay, well I'll probably die here or I die in the next interaction.
It's like
for
you
sure.
get sent off stage and then you're crying, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy trade! They're saving his life. Up tilt gonna beat.
Trying to trade with the up smash, but it wasn't enough. Peabnut looking for this kill option here. Probably going for another up tilt. Getting in really close there.
Flame slash gonna take it.
F tilt from
downtown.
coast to coast on that one, really.
Oh, yep, just leaf shield. Doing
Yeah,
some shit.
bullying him right now.
Dude, that move is so strong. It's frame 7, by the way.
Is it really?
It's frame 7. Yeah, it's
What a
crazy.
what a good move.
Yeah, and it's just so good versus. Keep doing it.
Yeah,
I mean, if it's working.
If it works, man, you know. And Chris not able to breathe really. This is similar to what we were looking at like the last few games. Peabnut is just keeping him on the ropes the whole time, and it's like, well, you know, it's not even a matter of adaptation. It's just a matter of getting a hit in sometimes, you know. And if Chris can't do it, if Chris can't get any damage out, then like, you know, because look at this disadvantage state Peabnut is able to keep him in.
80%
It's
almost
disgusting.
off the top,
Yeah, completely countering.
Wow. Lingering hitbox a down smash.
Yeah, all right, sure.
Yeah, and like I see, that's another thing. Like just me personally, like whenever you really want to hit, you start doing bad things until you get the hit. Then you're like, oh, I was doing bad things.
Yeah.
And I
You
don't know if
realize
that's
it, right?
effective. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Crash bomb.
Trying to go
okay,
back
alright.
in with that leaf shield. Bully him again.
Yeah, the fact that you can down B reverse it too, it's just
Yeah, it's
tricky on tricky.
It is, yeah. Definitely the way to describe Peabnut's style of gameplay, right? Mega Man on his own, already a strange and interesting character.
Good ups.
Peabnut's gameplay makes him all the more
Still
interesting
leaf
and
shield,
tricky.
Absolutely crazy.
Crazy set happening behind us, apparently.
Yeah, let's see if Chris can maybe get another stock though. Make it a little bit closer.
Oh,
You're dead.
yeah, you just die.
Yeah.
As Game & Watch, you die there 10 out of 10 times.
Yeah, and like the worst part is he only hit with the last hit of back air, and with multi-hit moves, whenever the other hits come into place,